Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Shiva, whatever, today. Oh, we're against Dragon. What the? I didn't realize this guy still played the game. Wow. For those who don't know Dragon, he's like a PS3 player, or he was a PS3 player. I'm assuming he still is. But he's, I don't really hate the guy. I don't really have a reason to hate the guy by any means. But, let's just say he's not a very welcomed guy in the, I think I posted at least like 1 or 2 videos against him a long time ago. But he's not a very respected and liked guy in the Duel community. He's known as like a PvEer. You saw those stars on Ama, right? He kind of just runs around in PvEs the whole time, give or take, the whole time. So we're gonna start Cloak here. I think I'm gonna go Beads because I need Beads for the stun, I would say. Anyways, we're talking more about Dragon. Like I said, I don't dislike this guy. I mean, I think his playstyle is pretty cringe because he like straight up full PvEs, like straight up, like actually. But I don't dislike Dragon. He's not a bad guy, I don't think. Like personality wise and talking wise, people just hate his playstyle. And maybe I'll grow to hate his playstyle once again during this game. We'll see. But anyways, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, we're playing Shiva. Why? Why are we playing Shiva? Great question. I don't know. I just really like him right now. I don't know. I've been playing him a lot in Jousts. Hopefully he doesn't like come around the corner and do some dragon stuff. Okay, he's not. I've been playing a lot of Shiva and like Slash, tiny bit of Arena, and a lot of Joust. I've been loving Shiva in these other game modes. And I'm aware that he's not as good in Duel as he is those other game modes, but that's kind of like what I'm here to test, is like how good or bad is he, you know? Because he could be decent, he could be terrible, he could be really, really good for all I know, right? So we're testing it out. My first impressions would be, I've only played him once in Duel before, and it was a year ago, by the way. My first impressions, like if I had to take a wild guess here, I'd say he's better than people give him credit for. I would say he's definitely a decent character that is certainly viable. However, does that make him good? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not good. Alright, he is 5. It's fine by me. I don't really care that much if he like decides to poke me here or whatever. Dude, these minions living with like 1 HP is kind of making me depressed. This is making me depressed, man. Late game, I think, because this is going to be a classic like auto attack match versus I'm ability based versus an auto attack warrior, and we're gonna see which one does better in the late game kind of thing. Although he does build ability based Ama a fair amount, I would say. Like I used to see him go like he used to go like Transcendence and Jotuns and stuff like that, which isn't like full ability based by any means. It was mainly just full cooldown, because back then Transcendence gave cooldown, right? He was mainly just looking for cooldown, I would say, but still. I'm interested to see how he's also kind of the type of person that like he's not afraid of selling items, you know what I mean? Like some people are afraid to sell items because it like delays their 3k pod or whatever. He's not afraid to switch up his build and try new things and stuff, so we'll see. But what I was getting at is this is my first take at the recording, by the way. I've been getting a lot of like I don't usually like throw away recordings anymore though. I just kind of go with whatever I got. But what I will say is, dude, what was I saying? Oh, I was gonna say this is my first taken recording, so like I'm a little bit rusty, and like I'm trying to like I'm a little flustered because I'm playing a new character versus like a pretty decent player, you know, right? And I don't want to get PvE'd. But what I was saying before that, if I could finish a thought, what I was saying before that was, I think late game what I'm gonna try to do is just get carried by Bead's med cooldown, especially med. You know, Beads I might have to save for his ult kind of thing, because I can't really avoid his stun. Aside from my ult. Obviously my CC immune ult can avoid the stun, right? But Shiva ult is, I mean, it's kind of obvious it's not that great in Duel, right? It's mainly just used as a defensive type thingy. But anyways, and my 3 is actually immune to pretty much all CCs except for stuns, so I have to use my beads for it to not get interrupted. Basically my 3 doesn't work on it unless I dash away from his ult, I suppose that could work, right? But late game, I'm just hoping that like I get enough cooldown online that I can kind of just spam my 2-1 combo and he dies. That's That's give or take my plan. And going for that minion wave first may have been a little bit greedy. I may not actually get this rock now. Yeah, I don't know. He did kind of just like... Oh no. That's not good. Alright, so I can get away from him, which is definitely good. He got a back... Me greeting for that wave actually lost me the scepter there, by the way. Because if I just stayed on the scepter and then cleared the wave after, I would have got it. I would have had enough time, but... It's okay, no big deal. Worse things have happened, man. I really need cooldowns so bad, because I need to be able to, like, constantly run away from him and kite. It's kind of funny, because I just talked about how this guy's a PvEer. And I'll still probably do some PvE stuff, but... In this fight, or in this matchup, at least until late game, like, I definitely think I'm gonna be running away more than he is. At least I think. I mean, that's how it should go, in my opinion. Because I can't really just stand there and auto-trade with him, right? Like, he's a Vital Amplifier Amaterasu. For those who don't know, Vital Amplifier gives 20% attack speed, but when you heal yourself, which is every time he presses his 1, he gets 30% more. So this item has 50% attack speed, and Amaterasu 1, the thing he uses to heal himself, is also, when it's fully ranked up, it gives 21% attack speed, I'm pretty sure. So long story short, when he presses his 1, I'm stopping his back here, because I don't want him to finish his defense. If he'll fight me with his defense down, that would be great. Or without having defense, rather. But when he presses 1, he has the late game, he has the potential to get 71% attack speed. That's absolutely insane, man. It's less than that if you don't count the 20% you get from Vital, because technically he just always has that 20%, right? So technically he only gets 51% when he presses his 1, but that item in total gives like 71% attack speed, which is absurd. Absolutely absurd. Now maybe I should have went like Hydra's, Jotuns, Berserkers, like instead of like Breastplate Jotuns for cooldown kind of thing, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go my Wukong build, I think, which is no Hydras. I'm gonna go Breastplate Jotuns for cooldown, and then I don't know, Heartseeker, Crusher, Brawlers maybe? I have no idea yet. We'll have to find out, I suppose. At least we can clear pretty well now, which is good. Dude, I wish I didn't have to like... I wish I didn't have to PvE a little, but like I really can't out-trade her, I don't think. Dang, I thought I could get that. Just seeing what we can do here. Applying a little bit of pressure. My ult's only rank 1, so it doesn't really do much damage, unfortunately. It looks like he's backing off. I could look to go for Bull Demon, but... Okay, he like super trolled that, by the way. Ulting instead of just using the mirror is insane. He's just going for the wave and dies for it. What the what the heck, man? That's an interesting strategy there. I think he was out. Like maybe he like... There's no way he like... Because sometimes when people think they're gonna die, they'll just try to clear first before they die kind of thing. But like, I feel like he could have been out there, so maybe he didn't expect to die, and he just was clearing, you know? I don't know if I should level my 2 or my 3 or my 4. I know the 4 has potential to do a lot of damage, but let's be real, most of the time it doesn't. I don't know, maybe I should just level it though, because it does have that potential, right? Alright, we got beads, so we can play a lot more aggressive with our dash and stuff, I think, because we got, he wanted to steal our Chester, what the heck, man? Because now I was really afraid of, like, getting stunned and dying off that combo kind of thing, but I think we're okay now, because we have beads. I'm really afraid of him getting Bull Demon and starting to PvE, like, full PvE. Because that actually is the most dangerous part about this. I think I can win fights against him, or at the very least survive and run away like a coward, lol. But like when it comes to him killing my tower, like can I really stop him from killing my objective? I have no idea. Dude, he got in range of me? That's insane. I dashed away. Not allowed to get in range of me if I dash away. Guess I'll just heal myself because he's kind of just like gets away from me. Wow. Hopefully he doesn't like invade my blue while I'm on this rock. That would make me sad. Getting the scepter and like a melee versus melee is so big. I mean, it's big in every matchup, don't get me wrong, but like when you have to get close to each other to deal damage, aka melee versus melee, and the scepter hits you when you're close, it's so big, I feel like. I think he just wasted his mirror. No, he didn't. Interesting. Interesting. Certainly not bad for him to do. I mean, he is poking me out really hard, but interesting. Alright, we got 3 block stacks. Time to use them. Oh. I'm medding while I'm horrific, which is really bad. I panicked a bit there. A little bit of a panic there. No big deal. Alright, so he has... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go brawlers here for sure. And I'm gonna get this in case I need it to like run away. It might actually come in clutch. We'll see. Or even to chase for that matter. I could like put the proximity ward before I ult so I can hopefully stay in range of him. Could be good. I'm gonna get brawlers here because he has a health chalice. He has meditation now apparently, and Amma obviously heals a fair amount, so. Do you want to get this meteor? I wanna poke him, also apply some anti-heal there. Because even if he's not using his 1, he's still, you know, HP 5 and HP 5 and what's it called? Chalice. Yeah. Dude, I'm so spaced out right now, bro. My brain is not like fully functioning. I need to take my hoodie off too. That's what I need to do. Alright, I'm gonna auto walk and take my hoodie off here. Okay. Is he at the bull demon? Is not. He wants to push my tower so bad. Look at him, he needs it. He needs this tower push. Well, we got a power potion and a med. Like, we got a med upgrade, so it's actually useful now. Could be big for us. Could also be useless and do absolutely nothing. We'll see, we'll find out. Dragon, can we play the game, man? Please, I just want to play the game. Can we play the game? I mean, it's fine when I run away from you, but you're not allowed to run from me. Like against the rules or something like that. What are the rules? What are the rules? Alright, we blocked his dash. That's big. Alright, we midded as we're doing our ult, which is not really optimal. Okay, we got a kill on him. Nice, 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 nice. Now, I kind of wasted my med there, but obviously in hindsight it doesn't matter because, like, we killed him anyways, right? So what's it matter if we wasted it? It's not a big deal. But worth mentioning, we did, in fact, waste our meditation there. I could go for Bull Demon, and I think it'd be a decent play just off the simple fact that it stops him from being able to get it, like, after all of this, because I'm going to go for blue and, like, I don't know, we'll see how it plays out, but he could opt to go for Bull Demon when I like back here / go for red kind of thing. And I really do want and need to back here, I think, because I just have so much money in hand, so I want it back. Hopefully he doesn't end up getting the Bull Demon, though. Alright, let's buy really quick, get out of base. This Heartseeker is such a big spike for me. Massive spike. I really wish I had my med, because I'd be so strong here. If I had my med and I didn't waste it, man. But alas, I'm a noob. Catching his dash was so big there, man. Maybe he'll be a little bit safer now. Like, he'll try to not let my dash, or let me catch his dash, because that was, like, actually so bad for him. He doesn't really have good enough defensive relics to get away after that. He just has his ult, and that's about it. Like, Horrific only helps him so much, considering I have beads in my ult, right? Just gonna put a proximity ward here, see what happens, man. I was gonna pull the Bull Demon, but I just gotta catch him slipping, because I will. He will be caught slipping at some point or another, for sure. We just gotta wait him out. We gotta weed him out.
Cannot escape the cycle.
A little boost goes a long way.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I almost want to say my power pot was a waste, because
This selection is exactly
not really getting any value out of it, but at the same time, I did kill him earlier, so, I mean... What, did I kill him because of the power pot? I don't know. Maybe not, but... I mean, he's super poked out, right? Like, he can't contest Bull Demon, or he can, technically, but if he does come in, like, he's gonna get messed up, right? He might just go for my tower kind of thing. Do the old PvE trick. Yep. Okay, it should be worth it for us, as long as we... I hate that, like, I can't see the red buff timer because of the meteor. I actually hate that so much. The meteor was on top of it, so I couldn't see when it spawns, but now he got the meteor, so... He didn't go for my tower, which is interesting. He definitely could have got it. Maybe he's just setting up for this red. He hopes he gets the red kind of thing. But I'm full build. Okay, he ended up backing. Pretty smart on him, because, like, I would have won this fight for sure. Actually, no, I don't know. Because, like, I wouldn't have had the red at the very least, right? Now I have the red buff, so I, of course, win the fight. I think he's going to, like, come behind and try to clear. Nope, he's right here. He is going double defense, and he is walking past me to keep the wave out. Standard, expected gameplay. Why did that not hit the minions? I don't understand that, but okay. Looks like he is on the blue buff. So I'm just going to poke this out a little bit. Why is he horrificing me during my... What? Bro, Shiva does a lot of damage, man. He actually does a lot of damage. And, like, the upgraded med, like, the reason why I thought the upgraded med would be good on him is because, well, I'm going ability-based, right? But also because his cooldowns aren't that long. They're only 7 seconds. Like, his 1-2 step combo, you know what I mean? His 3 is a pretty chunky cooldown, but still. His 1 and 2 are pretty short cooldowns, so I figured you just pop med and you get it off, like, 3 times in the fight. And he has a cooldown reset passive, kind of like Genji's, right? Bro, that was GG. Oh wait, he's not even in the lobby anymore. What the heck, man? Dude, I almost want to say that this was good. This was a good enough game for like one video, but I think. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna skip the queue. I forgot. I'm gonna skip the queue because I don't want to go against the same person. As per usual. Although you guys did say you didn't mind me going against the same person, which I thought was pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't want to go against Dragon again and then him pull out something like even more cringe and start like basically because I've been down this road with Dragon before. I played against this guy a lot. And I have played against him and beat him really hard, beat his Amaterasu with like a specific character, and then queue up and I'll play that same exact specific character in his Ama again, and he refuses to fight me the entire game, which he did refuse to fight a fair amount of this game too. But as you can see from the player damage, you know, Amaterasu doesn't really have much poke. She's kind of like an auto attack god, give or take. So doing 7,000 damage is much lower than mine, of course, because I have ability burst and can back up, and I was winning, and he started PvEing, but like he was hitting me for a while is what I'm saying. Next game, he won't do any damage until like the 20-minute mark. I already know that for a fact. Okay, we skipped this queue, which is good. But anyways, so what I'm getting at here is I really don't want to requeue in a Dragon. Like I really don't. I honestly think there's a chance he might just have got offline and not queued again. But even so, I do not want to go against the PvE Overlord again, I'll be honest, especially as Shiva. So anyways, what I was going to say is I think this is a good enough game for one, but like, because, you know, it's a Amaterasu main with like 1 billion stars, and it was a pretty decent game, but like at the same time, was it really a decent game? Because like, it was only 17 minutes long, and he PvE'd for most of it, and on top of that, I usually make longer videos, and I think you guys really, really appreciate the longer videos. I think you guys like it. So what I'm getting at here is this is like a long, we're having a long conversation here for absolutely no reason. And I'm going to skip you guys into the next game. We'll get at least 1 or 2 more games as the boy Shiva. I was impressed with his damage and with his potential in Duel after that game. I was impressed. So I'll skip you guys into the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're off into the second game. I can't lie to you guys, I almost did my intro again. I almost forgot. I almost forgot that I did a first game already and almost was like, yo. What is that? What's going on, guys? Anyways, getting into this one. Skibbity boo bop, dippity doo. We're against a Hera. Just interesting. I don't know if that means I should get a horrific or I should just stick to my beads med. Because like horrific owns Hera, but there is a but. And that but is, I really just want to go beads med because it's more fun. Alright, yeah, I'm doing the fun strat. Because the fun strat's also a good strat. It's not like it's trolling. It's not like you're an idiot for doing the fun strat, in this case in particular. It's still good, but yeah, I might miss out on a kill early game because I don't have the horrific, right? Also, another strat that I probably should do that I'm not going to do because I just don't care that much. Okay. I was going to say I should invade his blue and not allow him to get that and horrific him and beat him into the ground. But I don't have a horrific, and also I'm not invading his blue, and also he's not starting his blue. So pretty much every single one of those things that I just said was completely wrong and stupid. So here we are. We are against the Hera, which is nice because it's an immobile character that I think I can beat up a lot. And I don't think her CC is really going to stop me that well. But also because, and this is like such a small thing that I'm aware it doesn't really matter that much, but it could come in handy. Shiva's ult, the damage part of the ult, the third one, actually damages shields, assuming that you amplify it. So how you amplify Shiva's ult, essentially, I should say, because even some like people that play Shiva like every day in like Masters Joust I've seen, even they don't understand. What are you doing here, bro? You're actually just inting at this point. Oh, he horrific me. What? Okay, that was actually just inting. Like he actually just inted into me. Bro, I love Shiva so much. Like maybe this is just a phase. It's not a phase, mom. Maybe this is just a phase, but like, bro, I'm feeling the Shiva. Not as much in Duel, obviously, but like, I mean, now that I'm playing him in Duel, it does kind of feel pretty good. I still don't think he's like a tippy top pick by any means, but he's got short cooldowns, and those short cooldowns do a lot of damage, so how bad could it possibly be, you know? And he's pretty safe too. Pretty decent clear. He has worse clear in Duel than I thought he would have, to be honest with you. Definitely worse than I thought, but still not bad. The only reason it's like worse than I thought, in my opinion, is because I kind of like, I don't know, I think in my head I thought I was going to get really good value out of the fire field, like the circle on my 1. But like the wave's never even in that, so like I never really even get value out of it. So, but anyways, what I was saying about the ult is you know, step 1, step 2, step 3. If you want to pause and read it here, essentially, if you want to amplify it, you press 2 first, and then the other effect that you want. So if I want, wow, I did not see he was on my blue. So if you want the damage and you want the effect on the damage, you press 2, 4, 2, 4. That's how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna use my abilities first, and then I'm gonna, alright, 2, 3, I said 4 earlier, right? I meant to say 3. 2, 3, 2, 3. So when it's amplified, either the heal or the damage, what it does is, am I in bliss stance? I can't even tell. No, I'm not. Okay. So what it does is it breaks shields, as you can see, like amplified effect, shield damage 50%, kind of like Emoji's 2, if you know how that works. So when you press 2, you amplify it, and then your next damagey thingy does extra damage to shields. So I'd say most of the time our shield's going to be down, / it doesn't even matter that much, but there will be some times, I think, where like I get a good 2, 3 off, and he like just popped his shield, and we break the shield instantly, especially late game when it's like a bigger shield, and that could come in clutch. That could be nice, so we'll see. But I think the most important thing, though, is the fact that, like, she has a little bit of a hard time CCing me. I think she can catch me with a poly mid-dash. Like, while I'm dashing, she can. However, which is going to be a little bit awkward to time it, but... Oh, he didn't even get my blue. What? But technically, I'm actually immune to polymorph in my 3 when I'm meditating. So not during the dash, not now, but now. In this, I'm immune to polymorph, so I could use that to juke a little bit, but maybe that's just overthinking it, honestly. Maybe I probably should just try to avoid the 3 entirely, or the polymorph entirely with my 3. By like just dashing off to the side or something like that. To be fair, her aim has been completely atrocious. I'm gonna take a drink of water, man. This is rough. Her aim has been terrible, so don't really think I need to worry too much about that. The average Hera player, am I right? Smile. Listen, I'm not saying that every single Hera player sucks. You know what I mean? But what I will say is a lot of them do suck. A lot of them do suck. Am I crazy, or did I see an immune over my when I 3'd and he tried to knock up? Is my 3 knock up immune while I'm dashing? Because I'm pretty sure the way the dash works is you're only immune to CCs, aside from stuns. Stuns still hit you. You're only immune to CCs in the 3 when you're meditating. Did they change that? / like, is it knock up immune? Let's see. Oh, he also gets time dilated too, which is interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna try to dash his polymorph. I actually want to test it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work, but like I kind of want to test that like really bad now. Oh, I should have tested it right there, huh? Oops. Oh, what if I like killed her right here before she polymorphs, and then I don't get to test it? All right, come on, polymorph, polymorph. Do it, do it, do it, do it. I'll dash right into you. I won't even juke. I'll dash. Okay, so she missed. I mean, I guess I did kind of juke her. But I was trying to just dash in a straight line, but she was over the wall, so it was like kind of awkward. I'm gonna horn. No, I wanted to horn shard so that way. Bro, can I just test something, please? Can you just hit me with a polymorph? Like, is it really that difficult? Come on. She's gonna 2 me when I'm backing here. Watch, watch, watch. Oh my god. Play the game. Okay, okay. I'm not immune to polymorph when I 3, just as I thought, but we had to make sure. We had to make sure. I swear I saw an immune when he Argused me, though. Maybe it's just like knock up immune and it doesn't say for whatever reason. That would be a high-res moment. It's actually interesting that we're against a magical now. I think I will probably end up going Hydras because we don't have the 20% breastplate cooldown. So I probably will get Jotuns and Hydras as my cooldown. And it's interesting that I'm going Genji's because, I mean, it's kind of like, you don't always, like, can't time it perfectly, but Shiva does have, he does have a cooldown reset. Dude, I can't speak today, I don't understand why. He does have a cooldown reset in his passive that acts pretty much exactly like Genji's. Not the way it's proc, but, like, how it works. It gives you cooldowns, it gives you 2 cooldowns off of all of your abilities. Or maybe it's just your 1, 2, 3, I don't know, but either way. It wouldn't really make that much of a difference if it was for his ult either way anyways, to be honest.
Discomfort is part of life.
Discomfort is part of life. Can you go away, bro? Like, I'm just not that interested in you. Oh, dang. It sucks that I got hit by that.
Cannot escape the cycle.
Cannot accept defeat.
Alright, that was pretty simple there. We just kind of like, I don't really know what to explain with that one. We just kind of like, dude, I keep thinking I'm in bliss stance. I don't even know why. Because like when, is there even an indicator that tells you what stance you're in? Like when you don't have anything charged up? Because like if I hit a god, it'll start filling one of the meters up. And when it fills up the meter, it'll like tell me, right?
His selection is exactly what
But like I've never actually paid attention enough to see if like the actual symbol in the middle, like this right here, the actual symbol in the middle, does that change depending on what stance he's in? I've never actually paid attention to that. I've only ever looked at the colors. Maybe I should pay attention to that when I'm in bliss stance next. Because Shiva... Ooh. Ooh, the cooldown feels nice, baby. The cooldown is feeling nice. Alright, we're popping mid. We're beating this CC. Our mid gave us our cooldowns back. Dude, this feels good. We like Shiva. We like Shiva. We love it. Oh, we didn't go in bliss stance, so I can't see if the symbol's different. You switch stances based on when you switch stances is when you get the cooldown reset. If you want to pause here and read this, by the way, it's in his passive here. When you switch stances, you get the cooldown reset, and you switch stances by dealing damage to gods. You can't get it unless you hit gods, so I'm stuck in destruction stance for like ever until I hit a god. And what sucks about being stuck in, like, I think destruction stance is better overall. Like, overall, but, see if you can look here. The stances affect all of his abilities. So, like, the one, it's either movement speed in the good stance, or it's prot shred in the other stance, you know, if they walk over the flames, both, like, you know, the good one and the bad one, allies and enemies. The 2 is an attack speed reduction on enemies in bad stance, and an attack speed increase, which is why I try to use it on this meteor sometimes, in the good stance, the bliss stance, whatever. And then the 3 is the only one that actually is way better for the good stance than the bad one. The 3 does damage in the bad stance, destruction, whatever. It's not like bad as in it's not good. I just mean like morally, like it's destruction versus bliss, you know. And then the blue stance gives you prot, or it gives you block stacks. So it's way better. It's way better to like this right here. Blue stance 3 and giving you block stance is way better than the other version of it. He's just dead, bro. I don't think there's nothing he could do. First of all, this guy is very clearly not like a high-ranked player. And second of all, I don't think Hera can win this matchup, so he's just double screwed, man. He's just double screwed. But one of the reasons why I was saying I could poke the Titan, but I'll be honest, it's not actually going to be that much poke. I don't actually care that much. I'd rather just secure the farm. What was I saying? Oh yeah, what sucks about being stuck in the destruction stance, while it's better than the bliss stance, I think. But what sucks about being stuck when you're PvEing is bliss stance gives you regen, like as you can see up here in the top right. It gives you HP 5 to your teammates as well. It gives you HP 5 and MP 5 when you're in bliss to you and your teammates, and when you're in destruction, it gives like anti HP 5 and anti whatever. Like it does the exact same thing but opposite for enemies. So there's that. You have a lot more regen in bliss stance, but also on top of that, you get attack speed from your 2, which helps you with Bull Demon and Meteors and stuff like that, right? So, I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship with Shiva's passive to me. It's a love-hate relationship. I don't really like the RNG aspect of it, but it is kind of fun still, though. Like, it keeps the game interesting, I would say, overall. Dude, I feel like I've just done nothing but yap about how Shiva works a little bit, because I'm having fun with him, and so, like, I'm kind of just nerding out a little bit. So I apologize. Maybe you guys like it. I don't know. But it's also another part of it is because, I don't know, I'm trying to make the best out of being against, like, No offense, my OnlyFans guy, but kind of not against a really good player. You know what I mean? So like, kind of just trying to make the best out of it. Give you guys a little bit of destruction and a little bit of knowledge at the same time. It looks like I am immune to knockups when I do that. Like, I think that's the second time that's happened. Alright, we're medding, and we're beadsing his CC, and he's just dead, dude. The meditation cooldowns is freaking insane. Let's see, like right here, for example, I'm in destruction stance. So when my destruction stance on this Titan, when I 2 it, it's attack speed slowing, but it's not going to attack speed slow the Titan, right? So like being in destruction stance sucks when hitting the Titan versus bliss stance. Now, did it really matter? No. I was just giving an example, right? That sometimes I'd rather just not be in this rotating RNG passive that I have to hit gods for, you know? But it's still an interesting passive. I like it a lot. Like, Shiva's been a lot of fun for me. GG, Mr. OnlyFans. I'll probably skip this queue and skip you guys into the next game. Yeah, I'll skip this queue. So I don't go against this guy again, right? But I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll skip you into the next one. Hopefully we get a more interesting match. Appreciate you guys watching. All right, guys, we're off into the third game, and we're against Janus. Oh, I'll be honest, I don't know if I want to upload a Janus versus a Janus game. To be honest, whatever, man. We'll send it. I mean, if you're listening to me right now, then clearly I put it in the video, so whatever. I don't even think I should start this many. Like, against a Janus, bro, should I just go Health Chalice? Like, maybe that's better, you know? Perhaps that's better, man. No, we're gonna stick with our guns. Why not? Bro said, oh god. Okay, so he knows who I am, probably. So, what does that mean? I'm gonna go Blink, too. We're gonna try to end this game fast. You guys don't have to watch, like, a 20-minute Janus game of farming. Hopefully, since he knows who I am, hopefully, if we play well and we beat him up, he'll probably just surrender, right? I mean, Shiva is a god, right? Like, he should be. Like a Hindu god. Because, like, I don't want to pretend like I know everyone's, like, religion and culture and stuff, you know what I mean? Because, like, some, like, maybe I'm wrong about this, but, like, some of the characters in Smite, again, like I said, I just don't know, right? But I feel like some of the characters in Smite, like, certain cultures, they like, worship things that aren't actually, they don't call them gods, though. It's just something they worship, you know what I mean? Like a, I don't know. I'm going to stop talking before I embarrass myself too much, but that was my general consensus, though, was that I know that there's certain characters in Smite that aren't gods, like, for example, Scylla, right? And, like, Hercules is, like, a demigod, whatever. But that wasn't my point, though. I was just saying that the things that are considered to be, that are considered to be gods, or, like, they're considered to be something spiritual / like, you know, like a real thing in their culture, religion, whatever. But they don't call them gods, though. They call them something else. And maybe that's wrong. I don't know. I'm done talking about it. Anyways, end of the game. We're against a Janus who has sprint first. Kind of want to blink on him here. Okay, we got an early kill. Let's go, baby. I noticed he doesn't have like beads or Aegis or shell or med or like anything that might get him out there. Like the sprint's not that good. So for like an immediate like burst situation like that. So I thought we could definitely get a kill there, and I want to get an early kill because I want him to surrender, because I don't really want to cut this, like, because if I cut it, then it's a whole waste of time. I wasted my time, and I would like to stream today, even if it is, like, only an hour-long stream, which if you're watching this, by the way, I probably already streamed, or I didn't stream at all, because I usually upload my videos after I stream, because, like, I start my stream, like, I do short streams, so I start my stream while the video is uploading, and while it is, processing the HD and all that stuff, right? So versus like waiting for it to process, then putting it out, then waiting like 20 minutes for you guys to watch it, and then starting stream, and by then my stream time's over. So anyways, what I was getting at is I don't really want to waste my time, so I don't really want to cut this, so hopefully we just get an early surrender. He said, I don't like you, man. What does that mean? What the heck? That is so toxic to say. And I thought he was a friend.
His selection
Alright, I'm not gonna go defense second. We gotta get damage second. We have to. I probably should have done this versus the Hera, to be honest, but I was kind of just autopilot building. We're gonna go straight into the Jotuns. Early, really cheap buy. Hopefully it'll get us some more kills, and hopefully he'll surrender, man. That is the goal of mine.
circle of light.
Oh, my destruction stance clears the wave. He's laughing. That is what? This guy is a criminal and he must be stopped. He must be stopped.
Cannot escape the cycle.
You cannot escape the cycle. The menstrual cycle. Yeah, why did I even say that, bro? That was like kind of gross for no reason. Surely that made at least one person laugh, right? Like, sure, surely there's at least one guy who laughed at that. Worth it. He's already got a Chronos pendant online. He's got his cooldowns. Okay, he did hit me with that, but it is worth mentioning something. Like, one of the only things about Shiva that I haven't mentioned so far is that he gets 30% mitigation while he's using his, He hit me with a single laugh, so I'm gonna hit him with a single laugh, man. Fair is fair. It's only fair. Come on, man. Just let me get scepter. I mean, you did get it. You did indeed get the scepter, to be clear. I do not have the scepter on me. Like, you got it. But, like, you never said I had to let you keep the scepter. Like, you got the scepter, but you never said anything about keeping the scepter. Alright, I kind of used my ability to kill him there. Like my one, I mean. But, okay, never mind. Okay, we got him to surrender. Let's go. Too easy, baby. Too easy. Too freaking easy. I will go ahead and just skip you guys into the next one. I'm not gonna wait until we get all the way to the lobby and whatnot. I'll skip you guys into the next game. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, guys, we're off into the fourth game. We're against another mage, man. What's up with all the mages? Mages weren't getting played for like the longest time, but it is a new duel meta. Some new things have been banned, some old things have been unbanned. And also, I think people are just trying to get this thing, which I could have done. I could have done this on Shiva, but his cooldowns are already pretty low. It seems kind of terrible to me, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go our traditional normal start here. Ladies and gentlemen, dude, the blink kind of felt good though, and I don't really need beads versus a Merlin, so I think I will just go blink start and then med second, or if we need something else, then we'll get something else, right? Whatever, no big deal.
A small matter.
A small. I love this skin. I mean, the voice pack's decent, but I mainly just like the skin, and I love this character, man. I never really played him that much. I never really gave him a proper chance. But he's so fun. I enjoy him in like every single game mode right now. Very fun, even in duel, which I'm sure, you know, again, he's not like the tippy top of picks, so I'm sure I'll run into a good enough player on a good enough god that's going to beat me down one of these days, but regardless, he's still fun to play. Still a good time overall, I would say. I think it is smart to like back up the minion on your fire. It's not like in a huge increase to DPS, but it definitely is increased, especially when you put 2 points into your one like I did. Putting him on that ring of fire has got to be decent. And by the way, because I know there's a fair amount of Shiva lovers out there, I definitely am not pretending like I know everything about this character or like how to optimize his wave clear or whatever. Like, I don't know. I'm still learning, to be honest. I have him diamond, but I got him diamond like a really long time ago, and it's probably during a worshiper event. Like, I don't have that much experience on Shiva, and maybe that's why I find him so fun, because it's like rediscovering something that I never really even gave a chance to begin with, kind of thing. But regardless, oh, see, like we're missing the minion wave. That's not good. But But regardless, it's been a lot of fun playing Shiva, man. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Discomfort is a part of life. Isn't Shiva like a big deal? And by the way, because I already know there's going to be one person, which they probably won't even get this far into the video, but I'm still going to say it. His name is Shiva, by the way. I'm not saying it wrong. His name is Shiva, not Shiva. I'm not making fun of other people for calling him Shiva. Like, if you want to call him that, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, sometimes I just get comments of like, why am I pronouncing a character a certain way, right? And his name is Shiva, to be clear. It's not Shiva, it's Shiva. Shiva. Anyways, isn't this guy like a big deal in the Hindu religion? Again, I don't mean to assume, like, I don't know. But I just know that there's another god that like talks about him a lot. I think is it Ram? I don't know, it's another Hindu god that like, I forget, dude, I'm like blanking. I forget what they say, but they say something about him. I don't know. Isn't he like a big deal? He's like one of the top guys, you know? Like, and what by top guy, I mean like, you know, well known and respected, like for example, in Egyptian mythology, isn't like Anubis and like Ra like the top guys, right? Maybe there's other top guys that are like equal to them, but I'm pretty sure it's Anubis and Ra. I don't know how respected and highly ranked what's his face is. That other guy on her. I don't know about him. Also, Isa. I'm not sure how big she is, but I know Anubis and Ra gotta be like big deals, right? Dude, what am I talking about right now? Like, this is what happens when I go against a bunch of mages that don't actually want to fight. I mean, granted, I haven't really tried to fight him that much, but part of the reason why I'm not trying to fight him is because, like, look at where he is, bro. He's so far back. Like, he doesn't want to fight me. Like, he's petrified. And he shouldn't want to fight me, to be fair. I mean, he is a mage early game. Like, I'm not saying he should fight. But maybe I'm saying he shouldn't pick Merlin, you know? Okay. I think he's trying to damage me. That's what it seems like to me anyways. And he's just dying? He's just killing himself? I don't know. Like... I don't understand duel players, man. I just don't understand it, man. Like, what was the plan? 1 HP, no mana. I mean, obviously he didn't shell, so he's probably just screaming right now, my shell didn't go off. Ah! But it's like, even if his shell doesn't go off, or his shell does go off, okay, so he lives there. Then what? Like, after he lives, then what? Oh my god, being in Bliss Stance feels so much better. Look at that attack speed. It's so beautiful. But like, okay, so he lives there. Then what? What after he lives? What happens after that? You know? Nothing. Pop our potions. You know, again, we're in Bliss Stance, so we have tons of HP 5 right now, which feels amazing. I want to try to gank him, because I think he'll, like, come around here, or he'll push up in lane, either one, since I went that way. Yep, he's in lane. If I had cooldown reduction, I could ult there, but I really don't think it's going to result in anything. I'm going to pop my Horn Shard, knock him up. Do him in. Oh. Yeah, we hit him with like a fadeaway auto attack there. I'm pretty sure Shiva has a longer auto attack range, right? Because he uses like a spear trident thingy, like kind of like the same thing with like a Wheelix and Achilles. I could be wrong about that. Does it say here? I know it would say in the in the main screen, like when you check the gods, but does it say here? I don't think it does. Oh, range. Oh wait, no. Radius 55. Wait. There's no way. Oh, wait, that's the passive. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't know. If I remember, I'll check after to see if he has longer range autos, because that really is a big deal. That could be the difference of whether you get that last hit or not. Oh, what the heck is this dude doing? Not really doing any damage to me because he doesn't really do damage, for one, but also because... Ooh. No, the dual orb didn't spawn here. So for anybody who doesn't know, there is a... I don't know if it's a glitch or they just couldn't do it. I don't know, but long story short, if you kill somebody when they're too close to a wall, and yes, the tower counts as a wall. It's like a structure thingy that's like blocking. If you kill someone who's too close to a wall, it just spawns in the middle of the map. because like they're too close to the wall and they can't place the dual orb there. So instead of just putting it right next to where they were, it just puts it in the middle of the map for whatever reason. So there's that. Hopefully he doesn't find us and stop our back here, although that's very possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight into more cooldown, man. Why not? Let's get this game over with. Let's just end it, man. Let's just make him fear our damage. Our big boy damage. Shiva. Discomfort is a part of life. True. True and real. I threw that so late, bro. The dual Qs are not it today. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that. The dual Qs are never it. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I did go against Dragon, who's technically like a GM player from like 16 seasons of playing duel. Like, he is a duel main, but I still wouldn't exactly call that guy a good player. So I don't know. I went against a decent ranked player, and maybe these players I'm against are decent rank for all I know. But just based off what they're doing, they can't be decent ranked, right? Like, surely. Surely not. I probably should stay for the meteor, but at the same time, like, I really just don't even care that much. Like, I really just don't care that much. I kind of just want to end this game, so I think I'm gonna finish my hydras and buy a power pot, and then rush down this tower as soon as I can, probably, and then go for bull demon as soon as I can. He didn't even go for the meteor, man. Yeah, going against mages in duel, especially like low-ranked players playing mages, is so boring. They never want to fight. This guy's trying to fight a little bit, but like only from the comfort of his tower, you know? Like, he'll fire stance me, but only under the tower, right? So... like, look at this, dude. Does this look fun to you guys? He's just a casual... oh, throw an ability, walk back to tower. Throw an ability, walk back to tower. Okay, he just switched stances. Horn shard? Okay, the door. He almost walked. Bro, maybe that's a pro strategy. Like, if you just like hug your tower like that before you die, maybe that's like a pro strategy to try to make the dwarf not fall on the ground and spawn in the middle of the land. Is that like bug abusing, dude? Is that OP? How's this guy not surrendering, man? That's another thing that's like crazy about mage players is like they rarely F6. Now I'm not gonna say they never do. I mean the guy from last game F6'd, right? But like they usually don't F6, or if they do F6, it's like super late anyways. Like they'll F6 after they die for the 5th time at like 17 minutes, you know? Then they'll surrender, but mage players are resilient, man. I'm starting to think they just like dying. They enjoy it. It's fun for them. Dude, this actually is so stupid. Like, now again, there's not a lot he can do. I'm not trying to say that he should be playing / doing things better. I'm more or less just making fun of the fact that he's playing Merlin, I guess. Because, like, let's be real, there's not a lot he can do. But he could not pick Merlin and not be in this position to begin with, you know? And, you know, there is that argument that, like, you should play whatever you want to play for fun, right? And yeah, that's fine. It's just like... is this really fun? You know, and fun is subjective, so it depends. Maybe he is having a lot of fun right now, and if he is, you know, more power to him, right? But like, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume, you know, probably shouldn't assume, but I'm going to. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume he's not having that much fun. So that's why I never understood about like troll picking and ranked, and I understand he's not always gonna be against like high ranked players playing good gods, I get that. But like, what I never understood about troll picking is people say you should troll pick because it's more fun. But then when you troll pick, you have games like this. So it's like you're picking a god for more fun and then complaining that other people are tryhard. Not this guy, just people in general. You pick a god for fun and then go against tryhards and do nothing but complain about how they're tryharding. So what I'm saying is your plan is to play for fun, and you tell me that it's fun, but then when you play, you don't have any fun because you're losing and getting pounded and blaming it on their pick. You know what I mean? So it's like the goal is fun, but you don't have fun. I pick tryhard gods most of the time, and I have a lot of fun. So like, I don't know, I think my strategy is better. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, man. Alright, I'll try to kill him one more time. I don't think I can end right now anyways. I could have ended if I just focused on the Titan, to be fair. But, oh well. Oh well. Let's get a horrific. His Aegis is down, and I don't know if he's shelled or not, but either way, the horrific's just good for what I'm about to do. Like, I didn't plan on going horrific. I wanted to get a med, but based on the way that this game is going, I almost said shell. Based on the way this game is going, I'm just gonna... He might be pushing up to clear this wave, potentially. Based on the way this game is going, I'm just gonna get the horrific and run at him. Yep. Oh, now he'll surrender. Yeah. Don't surrender 10 minutes ago when this game was over even then. Surrender when you're about to die for the 5th time and I'm gonna kill your Titan. Yeah. Now seems like a good time. Now seems like a good time to surrender. Alright, I was gonna quit after this game right here. I was gonna end. But like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, like, can I just get one game that's interesting? Can I just get one game that's not against a PvEer or against like a mage player that AFKs and doesn't do anything? Like, I'm gonna skip another queue. And I'm gonna queue up again, and hopefully we get a decent game, man. This video is probably gonna be over an hour, which is fine. It's not a big deal, but probably gonna be an over an hour video. Hopefully we get at least one decent game. I'm not gonna play much. Do I just re-queue? Like, this is a 3-minute queue. I'd have to wait like 6 minutes to get into another. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to stream today, man. I'll do like probably like a 1-hour stream or something. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'll just re-queue and hope and just pray that I don't get this guy again. Please don't give me Sabersoft again. I'm just gonna re-queue. Anyways, I'll skip guys into the next game, which will definitely be the last one. Hopefully, it's an interesting game. Please be. I would rather lose. I'd rather go against a tryhard player and lose this next game than have another game like this. Please, please. I'll skip you guys into the next game. Thank you so much for watching. Alright guys, we're into the 4th or 5th game or whatever. I don't remember at this point. Oh, we're against... Oh, sorry, I'm stretching. We're against Jackson, a GM Duel legend. He's actually been a Duel content creator. Not so much these days, but he was a OG Duel content creator. He's played for many moons, okay? This guy knows what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding. I think he's washed because he hasn't played much recently. But we'll see. We will see if he can compete, man. And he's playing Set too, which is really good because, like I said, we wanted to get like a good matchup. Or not a good matchup, an interesting matchup. At least not versus another mage, right? And Set's one of those characters that, like, pretty aggressive, right? Now, this could end up just being a stomp and forget everything I said. This could also end up being him beating my buns. Or it could just be a decent game, either way. Sniper? He's probably streaming right now. Why? Why is he doing that to me? I don't actually mind him poking me that much, to be honest, though, because I have like a lot of HP 5. 23 HP 5 is a lot, man, so I'm kind of just healing it back up. Not all of it, you know, it still damaged me a bit, but I am healing a lot of that back up. Maybe this is the strat. Like, do I group up the minions by dashing? Is that the play? You start the 3? Like, the main reason I was starting the 1 before, or like 2 points in the 1 and not getting the 3 is because I was starting a buff, right? And he actually ended up, you know, fighting me in lanes, so... Oh, I didn't get the knock-up. Ugh. Hey, I don't always get the knock-up on the 2, because it's like Sun Wukong 3, where you have to, like, aim it a certain way. And I'm not really the best at doing all that business sometimes. I'd say I hit it most of the time. The range knock-up, I hit it most of the time. Maybe like a 70% hit rate. Maybe a little bit lower than that. Maybe like 65. I think the knockup's really easy to do max distance. It's when, like, And close is easy too. It's in the middle. That's tricky. I play on Instacast as well, right? So a little bit tricky. I have like a lot of potions though. He started a lot of potions as well. We both didn't opt to not go Chalice and get a bunch of potions, so we have a lot of sustain. But I have more sustain though because I'm Shiva. Only when I'm in Bliss stance though, which I'm not currently. So that's a little bit rough there. Now, his ult is definitely better than mine. Have to keep that in mind. I can't waste my 3 anymore, I think. I think I need to use my 3 smart. Okay, he kind of just ulted Casper the Friendly Ghost there. I don't really know what that was about. Also, I'm going which sucks. I need to hit him. That's what I was trying to do initially right there. Is I was trying to hit him so I could go into Bliss stance. Nice, we're in Bliss. Okay, we got a bunch of mana sustain. Or we got a bunch of HP 5 and MP 5. And we also have the meditation, which I'm actually going to wait and use an ability first. Yeah, he didn't expect me to... I'm almost willing to bet like $100 that this dude did not expect me to be able to kill him there because I was but I have med. I'm willing to bet that's what happened there. Because he could have 2-3'd away, right? He had enough mana for it, pretty sure. He probably just horrific me and thought that would be enough because... Oh, he's going to stop me. He thought that the horrific would be enough because it would have been enough if I was only trying to kill him with, like, auto attacks, you know what I mean? But if I have an ability that's ranged, I can just hit him with that. Call it a day. Alright, I'm greeting a little bit for that tier 1 breastplate because I'm going to miss this farm here. And the only way that waiting for it, like I don't mind missing a little bit of farm and land. The only way it's bad is if he invaded my blue and I could have contested that blue. That's when it's bad to do what I just did. But if he didn't invade my blue / I never would have been able to contest it anyways, then it's not that big of a deal. I don't mind missing a little bit of farm. No biggie. I love sitting in Bliss stance, man. I love it. Alright, spawn, little guy. I could use my 2 for attack speed. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Why not? Because he actually can bully me off that a little bit if he ults. Like if he shows up and then ults on me, yeah, I would be forced to get off of it. Either one of us are playing a character that can like push the other, like, because I do have 2 like knock up throw thingies, but it doesn't actually affect them enough. Like it doesn't knock them up high enough to get the scepter. So neither one of our characters have the ability to get somebody off the scepter, unless I did it from the side, which is kind of awkward though. So neither one of us have the ability to get him off the scepter, but you know, so we, oh no, but we just have to basically like bully each other off. And he's a better bully than I am with his ult up and his 3 up at least. If he doesn't have his ult and his 3, then it's fine. Or if he has his ult and no 3, that's also fine. But his ult's definitely better than mine. For the all-in, I should say. I'd really like to get my back off here. I'm walking all the way back here because I think he's going to try to stop it. He still might even stop me. I don't know. He did not. That's great. Having this cooldown is going to be big for us. Absolutely massive. He doesn't have a health chalice yet either, which is big. Another absolutely massive situation for us here. Alright, I'm going to pop my 2 for the attack speed again. I level my 2 over the ult, by the way, because I don't know. I just think the ult sucks in Duel, especially, so I just level the 2. It's more consistent DPS. Never hold back. Okay, I did kind of use my 3 there, so I was worried maybe he would try to turn on me with the ult. Because whenever my 3 is down is when he gets like a ton of value from the ult. His ult lasts for 12 seconds. So it's not like I can like 3 and get away from it fully per se. But the main thing about the 3 is trying to avoid him while he's ult comboing with his Sandstorm. If you can avoid set, if you can avoid a great amount of his sandstorm, his 3, you know, the thing that's around him, if you can avoid that while he's ulting, he's not that intimidating. So my main goal is to try to not get owned by Set while he's in the middle of his 3, right? The ults, you know, I think I can handle the ults, mainly the ult combo, I should say. Yeah, he got away there. He ends up ulting away, which is fine. His ult's on a longer cooldown than mine, give or take, because, I mean, it's the same cooldown actually, but actually, I don't even know what base. I don't even know what Shiva's base cooldown on the ult is. Like, if it's like 100 seconds or 110 or if it's 90. But Set's is 90, but the one thing I'll say about it is it takes 12 seconds to go on cooldown because it lasts for 12 seconds, right? So it's more like 102 second cooldown unless he immediately dies. Surprised he just kind of gave that to me. Interesting, because he doesn't really have much. He doesn't want to get out poked, I guess, but he doesn't really have much to lose if he gets poked out. Like, there's no farm on the map. To be fair, though, the reason why, like earlier I said he could out trade me and bully me off the scepter, but he can only do that with he can only do that with what's it called? His ult's up, and he didn't have it, right? So I'm thinking about second relic here. I don't really know exactly what I want to get. I could get horrific because it would lower his damage output a little bit, and it would decrease his healing from his ult when he full combos me. But it's notable that Set is slow immune in his 3, so I wouldn't get a lot of value out of that. And then on top of that, he I think he is backing. I think. But I could also just go brawlers for anti-heal, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really feel like I have to go horrific for anti-heal. Alright, we're CC immuning both his 1 slow. Okay. We played that pretty well. We CC immuned his slows, basically. That's why we ulted, was to get out of the horrific / his 1 slow. And we just danced away. And we were doing damage to him while we were dancing away. We could have opted to just heal ourselves there. Probably would have been fine, but I think we did okay. He's not really playing this very well. Like I said, he hasn't played that much Smite in recent years. But also, he's not really a melee player either. In his defense, Jackson is like a hunter player. Maybe a bit of mages. Maybe a bit of mages, but I think he's mostly a hunter player. Why is this dude playing Set, man? For funsies? Maybe. Maybe he just likes the god, man. He's just having fun. What am I hating for? He's just a fun haver. Does he have a power potion? Am I insane? So I think I'm definitely going to go Brawlers again, as per usual, because it's just better than Hard Secret Crusher in this slot. Like, it just does more damage at this stage of the game, I think. But also because it's cheaper and because, I mean, I think the only way I could lose a fight, probably. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go Thorns, actually. It's going to give me mitigations. Like, I feel like the only way I could possibly lose a fight is if he just heals like 1,000,000 and destroys me with his ult. So I'm going to go Thorns because it's going to make me tankier. Which allows me to, because like it gives mitigation, if you didn't know. It's going to make me tankier to survive the Set ult, and it's going to do a good chunk of damage to him. Because I think my play is to like try to outburst him with the cooldown med and the Thorns and my just natural abilities to burst, right? I think I am just going to try my best to outburst him and just do as much damage as possible. And med Thorns together is going to be a ton of damage. Pull him back into the tower here. Yeah, I mean, I think him ulting me initially was fine. He just chased for too long, really. Like, he ulting and then going back to Scepter and then backing off and calling it a day would have been fine. But he kind of just kept chasing me and thinking he was going to win that fight. I did kind of waste my med there, but It's not a big deal because my med's not even upgraded, but I did kind of plan on upgrading it the next pack. I was going to get upgraded med and a power potion. So that kind of sucks that I can't really... Alright, so this is a bit of a predicament, I would say. Definitely not good. I just want to hit him as I'm running. Just keep hitting him as I'm running and hope for the best. Because, like, the idea is if I can't fully outrun him and he always catches up to me, which he's not, but if I couldn't, I just do damage to him as I'm running, and it gets to the point where he actually dies. Bro, that almost killed him because I pulled him away from his clone and he had to, like, walk up to, like, get to it. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to back here. We're going to buy this. And we're going to buy this. And then we're going to get this. What is absorbing autos? Alright, so we have a power pot. And we don't have our med yet. But we do have a med upgrade. So whenever that comes out, it's going to be big. He's also using our med to get our 3 back up when we're kind of like running away from his ult, like right now. It's big. Now, it's good for him to try to all-in me while I don't have my relics up. Because if I have my relics up, there's no... he doesn't stand a chance, right? Okay, and I don't know. He just stays too long after the fact. Like, he's just too impatient. He just ults me and then relentlessly runs it down. He doesn't know when to back off. So, I don't know. Interesting one there. Jackson's one of my boys, so he might want to like talk to me. Caught me on my warm-up. He might want to talk to me after the aftermatch, but like I gotta like this video is already too long, man. I gotta skip into the build section. I'm just gonna say GG. GG, Mr. Jackson. Not queuing again. Good luck. And then I'm dipping out of there. Because he might have skipped the queue or something. I'm not sure if he's just trying to chill. So we're going into the build section, and I'm not gonna rush this, not because the video is too long, although that is a factor. I'm going to rush this because, truth be told, it's a very basic build. Like, I'm not... let's see what Jackson said. Don't want to catch me warm, huh? So true. So true, Jackson. Alright, so the reason why is because I do the same build every single time. Pretty much every single time. So I'm just going to quickly put that build on here. The other defensive option being Genji's. Jotuns. And then we go Brawlers, and then we go Heartseeker. You could opt to go Crusher before Heartseeker if you like the attack speed, but I just think Heartseeker just does way more damage in general, so I prefer that item. But and then you can go Crusher last. Or if you don't want to go Crusher, you could... I mean, honestly, like, you don't really need Crusher. You really don't. Like, now that I think about it, like, if I truly wanted to do, like, the Wukong build and stuff like that, you probably would just get, like, a Serrated or a Titan's Bane. Titan's Bane could be very strong on him. I'm going to tab out and mute Smite so you guys don't have to listen to Shiva banging his trident on the ground real quick. Alright, so yeah, you can go Titan's Bane. Like, I think these 5 items are guaranteed, unless they don't have healing. If they have no healing, then you don't need Brawlers, and these 4 items are guaranteed. But if they do have healing, then these 5 items are guaranteed. For your last item, you can go Titans, you can go Serrated, you can go Crusher. And it's also worth noting that any of these items, you don't have to go them last. If you want one of these items 4th, go for it 4th. If you want one of these items 5th, go for it 5th. But yeah, these are the only items in the entire game I would ever build over anything else. The only thing that I'd say it's like an honorable mention. Let me think. Oh, when you're against a magical and you have to go Genji's, you want to put Hydras in the build. So I would put, like, say you're against a magical, right? You go Genji second. Or you can go Jotun second, that's fine too. But you can go Boom into Genji's, or Transcendence into Genji's, into Jotuns, into Brawlers, into Heartseeker, and then, actually, hold on, wait, no, I would do it like this, my bad. I go like Boom, Boom. And then, if you didn't need anti-heal, that's perfect. You'd rather go like, you know, Heartseeker into one of these items over here, right? There is an argument to say that since you only have 10% pin, never mind. I would do this build pretty much every time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I wouldn't go any other item ever in almost any situation, except for the one that I recommend on pretty much every single god. If you really, really, really needed it, could go Magi's Revenge. Always a good utility item to build. 5th or 6th item if you really need it in the matchup. They have a certain CC that's just too good, and you don't have beads for whatever reason, or maybe you just want to bead something else, right? But yeah, that's the end of the video. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.